Legends, annihilators, blitz geniuses. Friend?
Me, friend.
You never know who's gonna show up on Subscriber Sunday, but you know they're gonna be good. Hello, Generals. I am Mr. Bunal, and welcome back to Mr. Bunal Gaming War of Dots versus Volume 9. We are back with another incredible installment of our Subscriber Sunday series. If you want to test your skills against world-class War of Dots players, all you have to do is subscribe and join the live streams every Sunday. Today, we have an absolute gauntlet of battles. We are featuring channel favorites, well-known YouTubers, top-ranked vets, but what I'm most excited about is the wave of newcomers joining the ranks. We have 3 intense matches today where first-time players were brave enough to step into the ring against the #1 ranked player, Girth McSlammer. You all know him, you all love him, as well as heavy hitters like Linkross and Talvi. Trust me, some of these rookies caught us off guard completely, and that is what makes Subscriber Sunday so amazing. You never know who's going to be there. Now, before we jump into the action, please do take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel, Mr. Bunal Gaming. I am working so hard to grow this channel, and that one click truly means the world to me. Also, consider hitting that join button. Members get early access to videos and priority seating in our Subscriber Sunday battles. If you want a guaranteed spot and a guaranteed feature in my videos like this, that is the way to do it. We are building a fun, inclusive community here, and we love to see new faces every week. If you're brand new to this game, make sure to check out my tutorial videos right here so you can dominate the board as well. Now, without any further ado, let's get into match 1, Generals. All right, Generals, we are kicking things off here with match number 1, and I'm just going to come out and say it. This is hands down one of the most insane battles I have ever witnessed in War of Dots, and there are 3 reasons why. First, this is arguably the worst map in the game, and Girth is in a catastrophic starting position. He is down 100,000 troops with a massive army threatening his southern flank. Second, keep your eyes peeled for the tactical encirclement so brutal it belongs in a textbook. And finally, we have a brand new player stepping right into the absolute meat grinder. Can the rookie survive the chaos? Let's find out here as match 1 is starting. And here we see now Omega is making the first moves against Girth over here in the top, and you can see Lee is pulling back on the other side. Now, we were really worried and wondering what was Girth going to do in this starting position. Of course, it is a major and a bad spot to start at, but Girth is the #1 player, so we're very curious how he's going to do. And you can already see he's making some encirclements here against Omega, which is an amazing feat. I was thinking, how is he doing this? Well, he is the #1 player for a reason. And we're not just glazing him here. Go ahead and watch this attack here. He was outnumbered. Had a lot of things going on here attacking him. He's outnumbered and outclassed. But his maneuvers, his tactics, look at that. Oh my gosh, he is just one of the best at encircling. And if you've watched my tips videos, you know that we say encircling is OP. That is something you have to do in every battle. Look at this. Just look at what's going on here against Omega. Poor guy is going to lose his entire army here. He's got 200k losses already in the first couple minutes of this match. You can see here Lee is doing something really smart too. He's crossing and taking over all the different land bridges. You've got to make it across those rivers. You've got to have strong footprint across, or it's going to be difficult to push in. Our newcomer here is attacking in the north. He is also doing very good. He's a very interesting player here, brand new player, first time playing with us today. Girth is still pushing here against Omega. He's really starting to take over. I cannot believe he took that worst starting position and has made lemonade out of it. He got the lemonade. He's got the lemons. Now he's making lemonade. And see over here, though, Lee is getting a little bit in trouble. This newcomer is giving him a run for his money, but there's a good encirclement. Can they maintain? They keep breaking it, but man, that's really pushing him back. Girth is also still making lots of good moves. He's really putting the pressure on Omega. He's taking his cities in the south, and there's one more city he's going to take over here in the far east. But now here comes the excellent movement. Look at this battle line from Lee. All heavies moving in here against Girth. Girth is outnumbered almost 2-1 here just by Lee. And look at this. This is about to be one of the most crazy battles I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Like Lee, I was 100% sure Lee right now is about to take it. Both Girth is on the run in both flanks, the north and in the south. He is running the back. What is he going to do? How can he fight this? He is outnumbered 3-1, 4-1 at this point.
Game over, man. It's game over.
He's lost a bunch of his cities. A lot of his momentum was taken away that he was fighting against Omega, and his economy is in the crapper. There's no economy going on uh, for Girth right now. But he hasn't given up. Look, he's still pushing against the newcomer up north. But oh my gosh, look at Lee has completely knocked him out in the south. I cannot believe it. Girth pushed from the worst position. He took over a huge chunk of the map, and then Lee has really pushed him back. But the newcomer here is going to harass Lee, and it's going to really kind of throw a wrench in things. They should be in theory attacking both Girth. Girth also has no economy, and this is a new trick I just learned. Look at Girth making naval units. They do not cost maintenance when they're in the water. He right now is boosting his economy extra by making those as naval units. Look at Lee though here. Lee should be also attacking. He's letting Girth get his strength back, but he was being harassed on the other side. Oh my gosh, what an amazing attack there already. But here it comes, guys. We're about to see some of the most intense fighting, some of the best back and forth I've ever seen. Look at these armies. Lee has almost 500,000 right now, and they're almost all stacked in that one line. The newcomer up north in red, he is still taking the city up north from Girth and has not had any pushback against him yet. But look at this attack now. We can see Lee is falling back. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but he fell back a little bit. He's got a couple encircled units, and now he's going to push forward. They're extremely well matched, but Lee has lost a couple 100,000, almost 100,000 units really quickly. Look at this attack. Girth is doing an excellent job at encircling small amounts of troops and then pushing forward. Lee's also getting a little bit overextended here. He keeps kind of getting his own men cut off. Right now, the red guy should be doing something, but he's sitting back just waiting. We are now in a full-on trench warfare up front. Lee is now going to pull back. He's getting a little bit of his troops are getting heavy hit. He's now got a death blob there. And he has just lost that southern city to Girth. He's going to make a new line here. And he's going to start cycling in those troops. You got to start cycling them in, right? When you're losing those, he went from having 420,000 to now 280,000, only 30,000 more than Girth. His lead has been crushed. And here it is. Look at this. This is why Girth is number one. He started in the worst position. He pushed forward and then he was double teamed. And now he is pushing forward again. Look at this. Look. That is one of the most intense encirclements I have ever seen. That is almost 250,000 troops, all encircled by Girth, who started in the worst position, made moves, and then was pushed back almost to oblivion, and now has re-encircled Lee. Oh my gosh. That is nuts. That was crazy. Lee lost about 100,000 troops before he was able to break out. And I'm actually very surprised because I thought Girth was about to take me over there. And before that even happened, I was almost sure Lee was about to win the entire match. And up here north, we can see that Girth is actually still being harassed, and he's going to lose. He's already lost that city up north. Here we have help from Omega. Here he's having a little bit of funny there. But wow, look at these attacks here. Girth is a master of the encirclement. Look at these. Look at this movements here. And now Red over here has taken a city from Lee. Lee is kind of in a rock and a hard place, doesn't really have anywhere to go, but was being pushed back pretty heavy. I can just not believe, again, Gur's starting position, his initial first big push. Lee's almost took him all the way back into the end, but then he was harassed by the red in the back, and Girth has re-pushed back forward. And now Girth's about to take over the two cities he had originally lost. Look at this crazy movement here. Girth is now on the warpath. It is all about over here. Our new player still has a good amount of troops. Oh, and look, Omega was sneaking around the south. What was Omega going to do here? That's hilarious. He almost made it too. That's really good. Never give up, right? Never give up and always keep fighting. It's now just kind of a matter of time until Girth maps up. Again, I want to just stress how that was one of the best comebacks, one of the worst starts, best comebacks. And that encirclement against Lee, wow, that was just amazing. Good game is right, guys. Good game. We are going to wrap this up here in a second. Girth is there is a reason why he's the number one player and has been for quite a long time. He stays on that leaderboard. He is excellent at cycling. He is excellent at the encirclements, and he is just an all-around well-rounded player. So again, good game teams, good game guys. This is the caliber of stuff we see every Sunday on Subscriber Sunday. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and join our streams, guys. You can take on Girth. Could you do better here? Could you win against Girth? Can you win against Lee? I don't know. I was just spectating this and I lost anyways. You don't even have to be playing the battles to lose against Girth here. And here we are now with match number 2, another stacked one. And this is featuring a brand new newcomer named Tukadizi. Hello, we got a Bartek here who is also a major player, and Talvi and Omega up north. But I want you guys to focus on purple down here, Mr. Tuck, because he is a newcomer. This is his first stream he's ever joined of ours, and this is his first match we've seen. This is going to go crazy. Talvi's obviously pushing up. He's got in the thumb area. He's doing really good here. Bartek and Talvi are going to be fighting extremely hard here. But you can also look at this. Look at Tuck pushing through. He is already pushed through. And his tag is for Genius, Blitz Genius. Look at him pushing through here. I cannot even believe it. It's crazy. I think Bartek may have disconnected here by now. I don't know what's happening, but it is just crazy how he was able to push in here so quick against the enemies. But now you see Talby starting to get wise too, and Talby's going to start pushing. Tuck is down here in the south trying to grab this city, but he's going to get distracted and pushed back because Talby is about to start advancing. There you go. We also have Omega up here in the red. Omega's doing what he does best. He's sitting back in the cut. He's waiting for an opportunity, but we'll see if he takes advantage when that opportunity shows. Again, this is Tuck here, brand new in purple, his first time in stream, first time playing here, and we are going to feature him because look at this excellent gameplay. And I don't think I've ever seen the Blitz Genius flag by the name before, so that is really cool to see. There goes Omega. Is he going to start pushing back? Yep, look, Talby's starting to fall back. He doesn't want any smoke right now. There we go. He's pushing up. Omega's pushing up, seeing what's going on. There is some major stalemate here going Tuck and Talby. At the bottom here, it is a World War I trench warfare, but there's a lot of cycling going on, and there's a lot of trying to move around those flanks. Omega is attacking up north, and Omega should be attacking over in the west. There's no one protecting Tuck. Tuck has basically an open backfield, and Omega should be attacking here. But Talby is holding his line, but look at that defensive blob that Tuck has. Tuck is doing excellent. Again, I love it when these new players come and really excite me and they show off. And it's just like the talent pool out there is just astounding. Talby's pulling back. His troops are in bad shape. Is he gonna? He's got the least amount of troops here by far. He's got about half of Omega's troop set. And the most casualties, almost 200,000 casualties there. Is Talby going to be able to salvage this? Oh, look at these encircles. Tuck is pushing in really aggressively. And oh, there it is. Three heavies all encircled and all taken out super quick. That is tough for Talvi. That is rough. Look, here comes Omega here over here in the west, though, finally making moves while the other guy was alone for so long. Those lines in there, the center line should be pushing too. Omega needs to get moving here, attacking other lines while Tuck is busy. Oh, Talvi, look! Oh, there's another encircled man. Talvi is getting rocked here, and Talvi is a really great player. So that's kind of just showing you what Tuck is all about here. Okay, Omega is trying to finally move, but he has waited way too long because now Tuck is ready to move against him when he should have been attacking earlier because they were fighting Mr. Talvi. Talvi, though, has an opportunity now to start resting and getting his units back up to spec. Let's see what happens here. There's a lot of probing going on here with Mr. Tuck against Omega. Omega has folded that whole northern flank, that central flank there, and he's about to be encircled up north as well. But we see Tuck is now changing his priorities. He's fighting Talvi over here again. What a awesome battle this is. And look over here now. Tuck has got sick and tired of Omega harassing him in the south. Let's see what's going to happen over here. We've got two major fronts going on for Tuck, the east and the western front. Omega is putting up a good fight, but there are a lot of troops coming at him right now, and I feel like there's about to be a big encirclement in the south. Over here in the east, oh, there it is. That is a huge encirclement, and there goes Omega. Omega is about out. This line, though, against Talvi and Tuck is really extraordinary. These guys are really beating up each other. And you can see Tuck is still moving over here in the east as well. He's making moves against Omega completely too. He's getting that economy cranking. Omega even has 5,000 in gold right now. He should be moving troops off and he should be building his armies, but instead he's getting steamrolled. And oh my gosh, look at Tuck. Tuck is trying to get some encirclements and Talvi pulls back. This is where we just called it. So one of the rules we have on stream is if a match goes over 30 minutes, the winner gets automatic defeat and boom. Tuck, first time playing. I can't believe how awesome he did. That is what Subscriber Sunday is all about, is these new talents coming in and showing us what they got. Thanks, Tuck, for joining. Hope to see you on the next one as well. Okay, Generals, this is the third and final match of the night, and I want to feature this one as well because, first of all, it's a three-player battle, which we usually aren't focusing on here on this show. But also in the red below here is a newcomer also named Robert. He has joined my Discord, and he is an excellent player at Lines of Battle. This was one of his first times playing this game, War of Dots, at least that I know of, and it was his first time on stream too. So thanks for joining, Robert. We really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed this game with you as well. We can see here, though, that I was avoiding fighting him. I wanted to come after Talvi here in the purple, and I was trying to fight and get some encirclements. However, Talvi's awesome. He got me a couple encirclements and stuff. Robert here is attacking himself as well. Interesting moves. Again, he's a new player, brand new player. So this is one of his first times playing. I'm getting some bad encirclements going on here. Talvi is making some smart moves. I myself am getting some circles, but he is still doing much better than me. I decide I need to start attacking Robert, or I don't attack Robert, but I wanted to, but I was getting pushed back so hard by Talvi, I had to keep focusing on that flank up there. And here goes one of my first cities lost to Talvi, but nope, I actually pushed them back for a little while still. I held off as long as I could against Talvi, but it wasn't meant to be. He did take that city finally, and he's going to start moving pretty far against me because I only got 50,000 troops now. However, he's going to have to start focusing on Robert here in a second because Robert is giving him a little bit of a harassment here, run for his money. And you can kind of see Talvi's trying to rebuild his push here. I am holding back these back cities. I'm trying to do whatever I can to push back. But Talvi is just doing too great. Talvi is, of course, an excellent player. He's been here since the first streams. He's a channel favorite. But look at this attack down here on Robert. I was begging Talvi to not take my cities, to take Robert's first and then mine, so at least I get second place. And let's just say Talvi did grant my wish, even though he had my if he had my capital completely surrounded by a huge chunk of men for a large portion of this end game here. Look at he's just teasing me now. He wanted to bring the entire army here to see my loss. That is a great friend of the channel. That was awesome. Thank you, Talvi. Thank you, Robert, for joining. What a day for the Bunal Brigade. Those battles were absolutely legendary, especially that match one comeback. I cannot believe Girth was able to start in the worst position, push all the way to the river, get pushed back by 2v1, and then come back to win the whole thing. That was crazy. That was one of the best battles I've seen. If you enjoyed that action or any other of the battles, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you've been watching this far into the match, then you are one of the 1% and you need to join the Bunal Brigade. It's the best way to support the channel as we keep growing. If you want to get even closer to the action, click that join button to become a member. You'll get access to these videos, and more importantly, you'll get priority spots in our Subscriber Sunday streams gameplay. Don't forget to join our brand new Discord. The link is down in the description. It's the best place to chat strategy and hang out with the community that we are building. All are welcome. It's all inclusive. Everyone is friendly, and we don't tolerate bullies or anything like that. It's all about love and having a fun time playing. And for all the best highlights and behind the scenes chaos, follow me over on TikTok. That is also in the description below. Thank you all generals for watching, and thank you for being a part of this community, the Bunal Brigade, the War of Dots community. I will see you all on the next battlefield.